Every year, thousands of people around the world send their Christmas cards to a tiny town in Wood County for a special reindeer postmark. And although it was in jeopardy this year because of budget cuts, the tradition continues thanks to help from the community. 13 ABC's Christine Long live in the Village of Rudolph with a story all new at 6. Christine?
Lee, as you can imagine, this is always the most wonderful time of year here in Rudolph. Just check out the sign that you see as you drive into town. It calls Rudolph the Deerest Little Village in Wood County. But this year is extra special, and to help tell the story, we need a little help from, well, you know the movie, you know the song.
Donner and Blitzen, but do you recall?
The most famous post office of all. On the corner of Rudolph and Mermill in the tiny village of 300 people sits the Rudolph Post Office. Every year, roughly 80,000 pieces of mail from all over the world come through here in the month of December for the special Reindeer Station postmark.
I can't afford to get to the North Pole, so this is the next best choice.
All ready for you.
Linda Arno of Grand Rapids came in to get the special cancellation on her 70 Christmas cards, a trip she's made for 22 years.
Everybody likes to see the little sticker on the Rudolph, coming from Rudolph, but I think it's neat.
Betty Quickle and her husband are from Tiffin. They're sending a special letter as a surprise to their 7-year-old granddaughter.
We both feel like little elves.
It's a tradition.
A tradition that almost died this year, according to the postmaster.
Good morning, Rudolph Post Office.
You see, the U.S. Postal Service kept the tiny post office open in the middle of big budget cuts. However, leaders cut it down to 1 employee. After that, Charlotte Lamb said the Reindeer Station postmark that has changed style every year had to end.
Because I was the only one here that did the stamping. And I mean, the carrier helps, yes. But I couldn't run the window and do the stamping at the same time. There's just no way.
The U.S. Postal Service did something special, though. It gave Charlotte the okay to bring in volunteers during December. People in the community stepped up with glee, including the postmaster's grandson.
I know she needs a lot of help out here with all the mail that comes through.
Mark Redden is a judge in Bowling Green. He believes the thought of losing the reindeer postmark is abominable.
It's a tradition that's been going on since I moved out here about 28 years ago, and I didn't want to see that tradition die.
It is awesome. The community rallied behind our post office is what they did.
The postmaster thinks this year, thanks to the overwhelming support, the Rudolph postmark
You'll go down in history.
So far, this post office has processed 4,000 cards in just 2 days. By Christmas, that'll be up to 80,000. Reporting live from Rudolph, Christine Long, 13 ABC Action News.